The multi-step model of communication is a theory that indicates that information, usually from media outlets, moves in multiple directions. Each consumer of the information passing on, not only the information but their own interpretation of it. For our campaign, the mass media would be digital advertising.
For instance, during the premiere of Spectre, social media campaigns such as Snapchat interacted by adding a limited edition Snapchat story to users' apps where consumers could follow the premiere live, view one-off interviews with the cast and see behind-the-scenes footage.
The ADA model is an approach used by advertisers to describe the different phases of consumer engagement with an advertisement. It can be used by organisations to guide marketers to target a market effectively.
The stunt director of the film started a question and answer Twitter hashtag with Ask Gary Spectre for fans to communicate with him. As well as Twitter, Facebook created a countdown on their site including 5 days to release of the film, which progressed downwards as the days passed.
The SRAM model views communication as a process that takes place between the sender and the receiver. In our campaign, for example, the sender is Spectre, the film itself. The signal is advertising such as posters, billboards and television adverts. The noise is other competitors such as other blockbuster films released at the same time. For example, The Martian. The receiver is a consumer who receives the signals and therefore goes and watches the film. The feedback is reviews from consumers such as IMDb and film magazine reviews.
Hi, we're going to ask you some questions today about Skyfall and Spectre. What's your favourite film out of the two?
Skyfall is probably my favourite film out of the two. I thought Spectre was a bit disappointing compared to Skyfall.
Okay, and which song out of both of them, Writings on the Wall or Skyfall, by Adele, did you prefer?
I preferred Skyfall by Adele compared to the Sam Smith one because I thought it was more catchy.
Okay, thank you. Hello, today we're going to be asking you some questions about the James Bond films Spectre and Skyfall. Which did you prefer out of the two?
Spectre.
And why did you come to that decision?
It's got more action, it's more interesting.
Okay, and the two films had songs, Adele's Skyfall and Sam Smith, Writings on the Wall. Which one did you prefer out of those?
Skyfall.
Alright, thank you.
We're going to ask you some questions about James Bond. Okay, so which of the films from Skyfall or Spectre is your favourite?
Skyfall.
Okay, which of the songs from both films is your favourite?
Adele. Skyfall.
Why?
I don't know, I think it's banging. It's a big club tune.